Welcome back to Blackacre Ranch, everyone. Today is a plumbing day again, an unexpected one. We've been having some issues up at the well pump, turning on a lot. So that's obviously means we've got a leak in the line. And what did we find yesterday? The leak in the line. So we're gonna fix that, and then we've got to get the rest of pasture 4 tidied up and done, some gates, some other things so we can move the buffalo over there, because this grass is looking pretty skint, guys. You can tell it's just really done. This is one of the far sections of the pipe from the well house. The well house is way up the hill, and then another about 800 feet that way. And this is right next to pasture 5. And so we've had a couple of issues here. We've had the well house pump for the water has been leaking or turning on more and more frequent. I'm not sure why all of a sudden it's been starting to do that. Well, actually, let's go over here to visit this one. We've had a couple leaks and a couple suspicions. Before we found out all this mess, we thought, well, it's just probably over here at the trough. So I'll kind of zoom in here. It's just consistently wet. And this has been the one trough that's just been frustrating for us. And so I thought, well, that's the leak. And then it wasn't until yesterday that my wife was driving, came down here, and then saw all of this kind of mess. And well, there's a second leak. And this one's a pretty big hole, right, Bug? Yeah. When we laid all this pipe, we just connected all the pipe, right? Just all the way down there. It was only after that that the pump guy said, hey, you might want to put like a one-way valve or a check valve every 100 feet. And I'm like, I'll do some check valves, but I'm not gonna do it every 100 feet. But thanks for telling us after we got all of our pipe in the ground. So we're actually gonna put right here a check valve and a shutoff valve. And that's what we have down in here. So that way we can regulate the flow and turn it off to the different valves in the troughs whenever we think that there might be a problem. So we just need to get this hole dug and get everything inserted, put a box over it, get everything fixed up, and then move on. Well, and here's our mini oasis. I will just remind everybody that when you decide to turn off the pump, make sure you're also turning off the valve. We sat here for a while just draining the entire tank, it felt like, and we're like, I wonder why it keeps coming. There's not that much water in the line. Well, that's because it's all open to the 3,000 gallon tank. So we turned it off, finished it up. We're kind of letting it drain out a little bit more, and now it's time to dig. So let's dig it out and see what we got. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a one-way valve to stop the flow going backwards. This is just really when the pump turns on, or let me say this, when there's a draw of water, they don't want it drawing from all the other lines and out of other places, because then water won't turn on as fast at those spots, right? So they're just trying to keep whatever's in what line in it. So they said, you know, put a one-way valve on it. So we're going to put a one-way valve on it down here. We're also going to put an on-off valve to be able to shut it off so we can do temporary repairs. We're going to have to add those kind of down in other places. Now my dad put this together. Now, sorry, Dad, but I've only got so much line uncovered. I just don't want 5 inches. So I'm going to cut this up, shorten it down, make it stockier, and hopefully that'll allow us to better be able to bend this in there. Now that we're done, we just got to put this on. And if I can get this on, I can turn the valve, shut the water off, and then finish draining the water and figure out how I have to get the rest of the pipe going. I wanted to get this low enough because it's going to leak a lot, so I could hopefully get before it filled up the pipe on. All right. You always want to make sure you put this on the correct way. So if you guys are wondering what all the banging is, we have a pigeon problem. So I have a few friends over here that are going to assist us with encouraging relocation. Fill in the gaps. don't know if you guys can see the pipe here, but it looks like it's from the inside. It looks like a manufacturing defect, to be honest with you. Inside it gets real thin, but on the outside it looks like it just broke through. There's that divot, but otherwise this is a little squishy and it's real thin and different coloring. So I think this was more of a pipe issue, not necessarily a burying us issue. So hopefully there aren't any other defects. Holy crap. Well, there wasn't enough wiggle. So we're gonna have to dig some more out, cut it, and retry it again, round 2. It's been a while since I last talked to you guys, and we have made a massacre of everything that's down here. So anyway, this is what we've gotten done. We have 5 couplings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've tried this once, you saw that, it didn't work. We then put more on there and we ended up having 2 fittings. These couplings combined, they were just too close together. I couldn't adjust, so I had to retake things apart, put on 2 more fittings. Anyway, this is not my proudest work. I'm just gonna go with it. I've now got it to a point where I just have these guys and I can trim this guy, and I'm just waiting for the glue to set, and I think everything should be fine. So that's where we're at. We're gonna go with it. And as long as it doesn't leak, I don't care at this point. I swear if this thing doesn't fit or it doesn't work, I'm just gonna take a break for a while and come on back a little later on. So let's get this done. I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit longer and then we glue it.
Gone.
All right, snap that puppy in. We had put a brace over here to not only when I lifted this, but I wanted it to be able to lift it and make it more horizontal to make this fitting a little bit easier to get in. And it worked. So, I mean, I'm gonna let it dry because it didn't go in super far, but the ultimate test is to make sure that we can turn that water on and the pump back on and see if it works.
All right, Jeff got that valve all closed up, and it's helpful, but there's still a leak at the trough. So we need to get our animals out of pasture 5 and open up 4. We were gonna go to Tractor Supply, pick up a few gates. They have 1 gate that we need, so that's not gonna work. So today we're gonna instead close off our 3 entrances, exits, the 3 gates with our portable panels, which are super handy and really strong. So we're here getting those loaded up. We'll have to do a little bit of rearranging with the herd and the mini herd and whatever to make this work, but it'll give us a chance to get 5, that trough all dried out. So Jeff's gonna go collect 3 panels, and instead of just driving them all the way down to where they belong, we're gonna load them up on this trailer here. That way we can just drive them down and he can just take it off when he needs one. The opening we have to go through is skinnier than 20 feet because we use this to block that off. It's just kind of awkward to get through that opening, especially for 3 gates. Oh, this could be tight. Do I need to back up? So for now, we'll get them all closed off with the portal panels and we'll get gates soon and hook them up. It's always disappointing when they don't have the right gate numbers. We need those feet to make it into the trailer because the trailer is 16 foot, but the portable panels are 20. You're just gonna leave it hanging off?
Lengthwise, 1 front, 1 back.
That's good. That's not gonna work. to get some afternoon storms. They're working on it. Those clouds are really growing. That was a little stressful.
All right, let's drive.
Let's go! First panel unloading. Nice. Good job. Nice, that's good. Keep coming. Oh, baby, just made it.
Next time it'd be easier if we just put it on the outside and brought 2 chains. I put that one on the inside because I didn't want them pushing it open, but we should have just brought a chain that side, and then it would have been a lot easier.
Number 2's off the trailer. We were gonna put this one inside the pasture, but the ground, once you get inside, starts tipping away from the fence, which would be bad for this panel. So Jeff's gonna back into the space and we'll put it on the outside. Looks good. All right, we'll see and get some chains for this guy. Before we can let the adults into 4, we need to move our mini herd back over to pasture or pen B right over here. So we need to bring their little feed trough over with them. Now that way, because we don't have the trough yet hooked up in 4, we'll get to use this water trough here for the main herd, because this pen C has a gate down there and a gate here that will connect it into 4 so they can come in here and get water while we try and figure out what's going on with pasture 5's water trough. I'm sure they'll be happy to eat whatever green is in here. Well, I think they figured out to come on over. They're like, okay, we are supposed to be over here. They're so cute.
Just gotta go get the main herd. You gotta open this gray gate and that other red gate and close the other red gate. So you won't have access to 5. We'll open up these 2, close that one, and then the far end of the pasture will open up that one as well. So they will use this water until we get 4s done and fix 5s. And then B will just, or these guys will just use this other one. All right, let's see if we can move them.
All right, we just opened that gate. I'm gonna try and wake up the herd because they've all eaten and they're pretty happy. Hi, 9. Oh, you do look ready to have a baby. We're waiting on you, girl. Look at all these other mamas and babies. So many. They're so pretty. Aw, little babies. Come on, guys. Time to go. Time to go to a new pasture. Wakey, wakey, little babies. Aww. Hi, Debbie. How's your baby? Oh, so cute. Hi, Alma. Where's your baby? Laura? See what they do with the bucket noise. Come on! Come on! They're like, we already got fed today. Why are you moving? What are you doing? Go forward. Come on, Mary! We got one over in a dirt pit over there. Hey, girl. Oh, 18's the smart one today. Well, you left your baby.
Yeah. Oh, 92. Oh my word. There's so many.
Hey, girl. Licking her lips. Yeah. Aww. Oh, that was 18's baby, maybe? Hi, Mary. There you are. Where's your baby? Oh, you don't have one.
Oh, there's Ahmed. Get him.
Oh, he's coming. Hi, boy. You alright? I know.
I think he's 7 on.
Here comes Bartok. Stephanie, come on over here. Good job. Where's your mom? Good girl.
We're gonna go over and see if they are getting into pasture or pen C. That's where the water is. They're right up along the ridge line, right at the border. So let's go see if they're there and getting it. Another successful transfer, pasture rotation in the books, right? Pasture 4, welcome to the buffalo. Buffalo, welcome to pasture 4. They're gonna eat this down. They won't be here probably for very long. There's not that much grass that's remaining, seasonal. So I think they're gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be weird to come up and all of a sudden see buffalo sitting here. And if they're not sitting here, probably be odd not to see them sitting there. So anyway, we're gonna leave it here, guys. We're gonna get the water trough done some other time. Rainstorms are right next to us. They're probably gonna hit, and gates as well. So that'll just be a different video once we get gates coming in. So until then, guys, thanks for joining along. Keep with us, like and subscribe, follow us on Facebook, and I guess we'll go from there. See ya, bye.